Hello, my loves. It is your girl Tiggy, and I'm back with another video. So today I am doing a voiceover because, unfortunately, my original video, the audio was like completely messed up, and I have no clue why. So I'm really sorry about that. But this is going to be how to change your widget color. Now, keep in mind that to get my widgets, I am part of a Discord group, which if you guys just go on the hunt on Google, you should be able to find some jailbreak Discord groups. Two of my groups that I am in is because I am a Patreon to those people. So I got into a special group because I am a Patreon, but you could definitely go on there and search. And keep in mind that these widgets are manually installed widgets. So if you guys want a video about that, just let me know. But these are manually installed. I don't mess with the Cydia installed ones, and I'll be showing you later why I don't, because of the simple fact that it doesn't really give you the coding as to like change the color, which you'll see what I mean. So other than just being on the Discord groups, I do follow Evelyn on Twitter, which you guys will see here that if you go on Twitter and you follow Evelyn, she does have a Dropbox link in her Twitter bio that you guys can actually go and just click on the link and you can download widgets. Again, if you guys want me to make a video on how to manually install them, I could do that for you, but just let me know. I didn't get too many comments on that, so I wasn't too sure. I got more comments on what I'm showing you guys today, which is how to change the widget color. So if you click on her Dropbox link, it will take you here. There's a whole bunch of folders in here. She has widgets for your lock screen, your home screen. She has some fonts in there as well. She has all different types of things. And she does give this to you for free. So I think that's really, really awesome. Again, definitely go check out Evelyn on Twitter. I will try to get the link to her page in the description down below. So today, the one that I'm going to be doing is called Fox. That's what the widget is called. So if you guys don't know how to get there, it's /var mobile library, and you're going to look for SBHTML. This will already be installed if you're using the uncovered jailbreak and you download XENHTML. If you download that from Cydia, you guys can just search it up and download it. Then you will be able to go ahead and find this very easy. So when I go into here, I'm going to click on Fox, and the first thing I'm going to click on is the style CSS. I'm showing you guys this. I do know for a fact that to change this widget's color, it is not in this portion, but there are some widgets that will be in here for you guys. It'll have it like set where it'll say like month, and then when you look under the month, you'll see that it'll say color, and you'll either have to put a hex code for the color or RGB, which with this one is a RGB, which you guys will see shortly. You can, if you click on this page, it'll actually put you into like an edit mode, and you'll see at the very top it has a search bar, so you can just type in like month or date and see what it gives you. However, I do know that this is not the place we are looking for with this particular widget. So with this one, it's actually in the LPPJS, and as you guys can see, if you look here at the very top near the top portion, it actually says colors RGB, and it says 000 in between parentheses. So in order to find the RGB, I will show you this shortly in Google, but right now I'm just showing you guys what the widget originally looks like so you guys know that this actually works. It is difficult to see, that's why I'm moving it around for you guys. It is black, so obviously me having this black wallpaper, this widget would be really hard to see, and I want to use it, so we need to figure out how to change those colors. So all I do is, and don't mind my plus size kawaii clothing search, I am a plus size girl, but like, come on guys, you know those clothes are just so cute, you know? So you can go ahead and type in RGB color wheel or hex code wheel. You can type in so many different things. I don't use a specific one. I just go and type in RGB color wheel, and then you'll see I click on the first one pretty much that I see. And it ends up being a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and play around with it and get the color I want. I do decide on a hot pink color, so I just snag the RGB for that, which I will zoom in a little bit more for you guys here so that you can see that this one is specifically 255.0 and 154. Okay, so all I'm going to do is go back to the widget that I would like to change. And as you can see, now you can see probably better where it says the RGB and the 0. I'm going to change all those to 255, leave the 0, and add the 154. And I'm just going to go through and add all those in and change all of them. Sometimes this can be annoying, if anything. I feel like it's very easy. I just feel like sometimes it could be annoying because, as you can see, there's multiple places where you have to change the color because there's multiple sections. Okay, so that's where, that's where you get into it. If you guys want as well, I can make another video on how I changed this widget, because when we get back to the home screen and I actually set the widget, you will see that this widget, I did customize not only the color, but I added styles to the top of this widget. It did have a different name, but I changed that. It made it styles. So I'm going to keep going. And I will always tell people, make sure you double check that you change all the colors, because nothing's more frustrating that you go through and change all the colors and make it as pretty as you want, and then you miss something. So make sure you're always going back and double checking that you actually do have everything changed before you save everything. Which can be time consuming. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea, y'all. Anybody else like tea? With a little lemon. So good. A little lemon juice, just a little bit. I believe this is my last one, or second to last one, that I had to change. I do, like I said, I do go back and just double check and make sure that I've changed everything. Which that is the last one. So I'm just going back and just double checking. And then you hit save. After you hit save, you can cancel, you can hit done to get you out of edit mode. And then you could just go back into your settings, go to the tweak, and set your widget. And as you can see, my widget is now that hot pink color. So it's much easier to see against that black wallpaper. So this is what I was talking about at the top. It does say styles. So I did customize this widget. Again, this is a widget I manually installed. I don't mess around with widgets that come from Cydia, which I will show you guys here in a second why, because it's not like how I just showed you how I changed this widget. It doesn't really give you the exact locations on colors and how to change. It's programmed to the extent of, it'll say your month, your date, to let it know there's 12 months, and to let it know how many days there is per month and things of that nature. So that it is coded, but as you guys can see, there's not a specific area under each subsection. It doesn't have an area where it says color. Or even just, have a hex code. It doesn't have any of that. So that is why I do not mess around with widgets that come from Cydia. I kind of just stay away from those. If you guys want to get adventurous and try it, by all means. But your girl is not going to do those because I don't want to mess anything up. So that is why I don't mess with widgets that come from Cydia. There might be some widgets that do have, the color area and things like that, but I don't like to mess around with anything I download from Cydia. The only ones that I do change are ones that I've manually installed. And again, if you guys don't know how to manually install them, let me know so I can make a video for you on that as well. But eventually, I exit out of this because I'm just telling y'all what I just said. I don't mess around with anything that comes from Cydia. I'm not that adventurous, y'all. I'm really not. So again, guys, definitely go over to Twitter and follow Evelyn. Her Twitter name is at EV_YNW. Okay. Not only is her Dropbox linked in the bio, but so is her repo, which you will see here in a couple seconds. I do show you how to get that repo installed. Now, I don't personally install the repo because I already have it installed, but I walk you through the steps. It's very easy to install. A lot of times people are like, what's the repo? Guys, listen, Google is your best friend. There are many things that you'll be able to answer and not have to wait for someone to answer for you if you just go on Google. So anytime someone's like, oh, this tweak or that tweak or something like that, you could just go on Google and say repo for such and such tweak, and it'll come up, and y'all could just do what I just did here, which was click on it and hit add to Cydia. And then after you add to Cydia, this page will come up and you can install the source. Now mine says reload at the top right because I already have it installed, so I don't install it. If there was an issue, I could hit reload. If it wasn't loading it properly or something like that, I could hit reload and it would reload the sources. But if you go down to her source after you add it, which I'm very grateful because it's alphabetical order, honey, so you will be able to easily find hers. But then you can go and you'll see that she has all these sections. She has tweak mode fonts. So if you guys want some fonts and you don't have money to be just spending on a font, you guys can go right on there and find some free fonts. Now, I don't think hers have like the little hearts and all that in it, but it gives you something different. It gives you some customization. But definitely make sure you guys go check her out on Twitter. Again, I will try to add the link to her Twitter down below. You can donate to her if you would like to. Her work is very beautiful. I think she's very talented. I tried to make a widget before, y'all. Girl. No, ma'am. It was not that easy to code a complete theme, because technically what we're doing when you change the color, it's some sort of coding. You're changing the coding. But in order to make a widget from the ground up, you have to do that coding yourself. When I tell y'all, I tried and I was just unable to do it. And I'm pretty good with following directions or mimicking. Like if you show me how to do something, girl, I do it by myself. But this making widgets was too hard. Here's a screenshot of what my complete setup looks like. And as always, guys, I hope you have a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, and an amazing night wherever you are in the world. Bye.